The NBA community is lively year-round. Who's better, Trae Young or Ja Morant? Will Ben Simmons make a comeback? Is the Rookie of the Year Chet Holmgren, Victor Wembanyama, or someone else? There are topics that don't need to be asked about. The greatest shooting big man in history? The answer is easy, Dirk Nowitzki. The greatest European player in history? That's also easy, Dirk Nowitzki. The greatest championship? That's a difficult question, but the 2011 Dallas Mavericks are certainly a strong contender. 14 times All-Star, 12 times All-NBA, Season MVP, Finals MVP, the tallest player to achieve 50, 40, 90, and 6th all-time in NBA with 31,560 points. The German boy born to athlete parents was passionate about handball and tennis. At the age of 13, he stepped into the world of basketball. At the age of 15, while playing in the youth system of a professional team, he caught the eye of the German basketball player Holger Geschwindner and began receiving coaching from him. He imposed atypical and unique shooting drills on Dirk, which undoubtedly laid the foundation for his shooting prowess. As Dirk entered his second year, one day Holger posed an important question to him. You have to decide right now whether you want to challenge the pinnacle of the world or remain a local hero. If you choose the former, there's no one to stop you anymore, and our training is over. If you want to play on the grandest stage, we have to train tirelessly every day, Holger said to Dirk. After careful consideration, Dirk chose the former option. From that point forward, their training sessions became increasingly intense. At the age of 16, Dirk had become a professional player in Germany. While Dirk had successfully become a professional athlete, he faced challenges adapting to the competitive world and balancing his studies. However, at the age of 19, as he gradually adapted and became the team's star player, two pivotal moments would come his way. One of those moments was the Hoop Heroes Tour in 1996, where he faced off against NBA stars like Charles Barkley and Scottie Pippen. After the game, Barkley praised Dirk, saying, "This kid is a genius. If he wants to come to the NBA, he should give me a call." Fun fact, Dirk's jersey number 41 was actually a reversal of Charles Barkley's Dream Team number 14. The second pivotal moment came in 1998 at the Nike Hoop Summit, where Dirk, playing for the World Select Team, scored 33 points and grabbed 14 rebounds in a game against the USA Select Team, leading his team to victory. This performance further solidified his rising reputation. And then came the 1998 NBA Draft. The Dallas Mavericks, who had the 6th overall pick, initially considered trading down in the 1998 NBA Draft. However, there was a moment of hesitation when Paul Pierce was still available at the 9th pick. Ultimately, they selected Dirk at the 9th pick, a move that initially drew mixed reactions from Mavericks fans at the time. Dirk was often stereotyped with the notion that Europeans are soft and only rely on their shooting, and his rookie season performance seemed to fuel those criticisms. Dirk himself was so nervous that he became homesick. However, in his second year, with a change in ownership, Dirk made significant improvements to his game and numbers, earning him a place among the stars. From then on, he competed fiercely with superstars like Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan who played the same position. And finally, in the 2005-2006 season, the Mavericks reached the NBA Finals. Despite being considered favorites, the Mavericks were defeated by the Miami Heat led by Dwayne Wade in Game 6 of the Finals. Dirk, who had fallen into a shooting slump, faced heavy criticism. In the following 2006-07 season, Dirk joined the 50-40-90 club and led the Mavericks to the top seed in the regular season with 67 wins. All that remained was the championship, and the playoffs began with high expectations. The Mavericks faced the 8th-seeded Golden State Warriors in the first round. It was at this point that one of the NBA's most significant upsets occurred. Amidst the criticism and comments like, "Dirk is soft," and "he will never win a championship," he finished the season in despair. 2 weeks later, he was awarded the season MVP. Following that, Dirk continued to start and build his career with the Mavericks, and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity came their way. In the 2011 playoffs, the Mavericks, who finished third in the regular season, swept the two-time defending champion Los Angeles Lakers and defeated the up-and-coming Oklahoma City Thunder, who would later have an MVP trio, in the conference finals. They reached the NBA Finals for the first time since the 2005-06 season. Their opponents were the Miami Heat, a team that was considered a super team at the time with the likes of LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, known as the Big Three, in their first year together. The pre-series predictions overwhelmingly favored the Heat. During the series, Dirk struggled with his health and became a target for taunts from Wade and LeBron. Heading into the crucial Game 6, despite Dirk's shooting struggles, the team managed to keep the game evenly matched in the first half. Then, in the second half, Dirk took over. The Dallas Mavericks achieved their first NBA championship in franchise history. Confident of victory, Dirk realized he couldn't contain his overflowing emotions and decided to forego joining the jubilant celebration, instead heading to the locker room alone. Indeed, he may only have one championship ring, but that singular shining achievement is more than enough to symbolize the legacy of a player like Dirk Nowitzki. The respect basketball fans hold for him goes far beyond the number of rings and runs deep.